All right, we got the news. We got Orny here. Let's just roll into some news.
All right, so Idris Elba, he just did an interview where he said, because there were rumors that he was going to be the next James Bond. Whenever the next James Bond's about to be cast, it's a huge news story. Same thing with Superman. Superman just got recast. So Idris Elba says he got turned off from playing James Bond when it became about race. He said it made the whole thing disgusting and off-putting. Because, that was the first thing. Like, a black James Bond? That's crazy.
Weren't they going to do a female James Bond?
Yeah, a black female James Bond.
Oh, they were. Well, I think I'm happy that he got turned off. I mean, my favorite celebrities. So there's Morgan Freeman, I think famously with Morley Safer. Was that him? Is he doing a 60 Minutes interview? Here's my favorite human being, black human being. The one I hate the most is Meghan Markle, who is half black. Nobody gives a fuck. Who turns it all about her being black. All the fucking turn it about me being black. Never stop fucking talking about being black. I fucking hate all you assholes. Narcissistic assholes. The black actors who goes, listen, I'm just an actor. Like, who cares? I'm a human being. Let's not even, why do we have to do black this and black that? Like, why can't we just act or do his... Morgan's was, what the hell do we have a Black History Month for? Like,
I think we've played this before.
Yeah, we have. Yeah. And it's beautiful. I love it.
Do you have a favorite white person, too? At least favorite white person?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, who's that?
Well, I'm trying to think of the whitest of all the white people. Jim Gaffigan.
You hate Jim Gaffigan?
No. I love Jim Gaffigan.
He's your favorite white person.
Because he's so white.
Yeah.
A lot of it's just based on... just the whiteness.
What about like a Vanilla Ice? Where does he come in? Ice Baby.
You know, he does construction now, and he rides a mean motocross bike. So he kind of has my respect.
He's self-aware now.
Is he listening to The Who or the Rolling Stones?
Judging by his musical prowess, Paula Abdul.
Machine Gun Kelly.
I had to explain to my son who Paula Abdul was the other day.
He wouldn't even know he was the host of American Idol or one of the judges.
I was just like, worst artist sonically, the worst music during the worst music era ever. And he's like, I've never heard of that. And I'm like, oh, good, because that means it didn't make it out of the era.
Into the pantheon.
The Beatles made it out of the 60s, made it out of the 70s, all the bands we thought, they make it out. My son knows all about the Rolling Stones and the Beatles. He knows all about good stuff. He never heard Paula Abdul because we stopped playing Paula Abdul because everyone sobered up in 2001 and went, oh, it's the worst music ever made.
Right.
And by the way, Janet Jackson doesn't, is it Janet Jackson? Yeah. I would say Janis Jackson. Janet Jackson does not get spins. Not the kind of spins that she got. If you think about spins, somebody should figure this out. Paula Abdul got 200 million spins in 1989 or 1990 or whenever she was at the height of her powers.
Straight up.
She got straight up all of it.
Yeah.
And multiple songs, I don't know, 88 through 92 or something. No spins now. Just doesn't get played now because we recognize it was shit and we're embarrassed.
Didn't she do a version of that song like Dancing with the Cheetos guy for a commercial?
Yes.
Yeah.
And,
I think was that music video?
Everyone hates me for saying it, but Janet Jackson, same thing. She doesn't get the spins. Now, it was a shit era with the shit fucking brothers, the Minneapolis fucking asshole producers. It's a shit era of music from like 87, 88 to like 93. It was we carved it out and we pulled it out of our memory and we don't want to hear it anymore.
Are you surprised, and she just got out of the hospital, Madonna is not played more now or revered or as a trailblazer for the female solo act?
She's more known for just being her, like as a personality or an icon, but nobody listens to her music.
That's interesting though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like a Verge. I mean, these are good songs.
Yeah, well, she spanned. She didn't start when we were at our nadir, the shittiest time ever. Thank you.
Good work.
She started in the earlier 80s, mid or earlier 80s when we hadn't fucking bottomed out with Janet Jackson and Paula Abdul, which are like, ugh, they're fucking horrible. It's not even music. And then she had some interesting songs and some melodic songs and whatever, but she's still not really an artist. I don't think people don't think of her as an artist. They think of her sort of, she's like the female David Bowie, a little less sonically inclined, but more of a like innovator.
Performance art.
Yeah. We have Freeman's clip, by the way. Oh, God. We need more of this. By the way, this is from what year? This is what we need now. I wish the fucking Obamas could get on board with this shit.
Black History Month you find
ridiculous.
Why?
You're going to relegate my history to a month?
Oh, come on.
What do you do with yours?
2005.
Which month is White History Month? No,
Well-
well, come on, tell me.
Well, I'm Jewish.
Okay, which month is Jewish History Month?
There isn't one.
Oh, why not?
Yeah.
Do you want one?
No.
No, I don't either.
All right, that's it. If the Obamas, Black History, BIN, if the Obamas and LeBron James and all the fucking race hustlers are out now would pick up on that, we could cure this. But they won't. They're too busy getting paid. That's my thought. Sorry. That's how you handle that. You don't, why? Do you want a Jewish History Month? No. Why? Why do I want this? Fucking judge everyone on the content of their character. Everyone's a fucking hustler now. The fucking president's a fucking race hustler. Everyone's turned into a fucking race hustler. It's 2023. What are we even talking about? Ugh.
Yeah, Idris says, quote, I stopped describing myself as a black actor when I realized it put me in a box. We've got to grow. Our skin is no more important than that. It's
Good.
just skin.
Good.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
Yeah, it feels like it becomes less of an issue if it's talked about less.
Be nice. It'd be nice if the president didn't call the country systemically racist every time he stepped up to a microphone.
Well, you did just label your favorite black person and
That's
least
right.
favorite black person.
That's
But
true. I'm a comedian. I have to do it.
Do you worry about
Then there's
people
Jim
thinking,
Gaffigan.
thinking you're insensitive? You don't care, do you?
I don't give a fuck.
That's
I'm so
amazing.
tired of everyone being wrong or thinking this or care. I don't care about
Yeah.
what anyone thinks. Yes. But I'm also not looking for a job. You know what I mean? If I was looking for a job, maybe I would care.
Do you feel like your opinions and stuff changed after your dad's still alive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. But I feel like, do you feel like your family sways? Do you worry about your kids or
No.
no?
I
You've got a freedom. I'm envious.
My freedom is the truth. That's my freedom. I'm never wrong. I'm always truthful, and I never go back and go, oh, fuck, I was totally wrong about anything that I've said for the entire time in front of a microphone.
Is there anything you would say off the air that you wouldn't say on the air?
No, I might do sort of soften a version of it, maybe language or something like that. But no, I don't have any off-the-air thoughts that I wouldn't explain on the air.
Yeah.
Because I don't have bad thoughts. I just have truthful thoughts. And people are like, I've gotten in it with people where they go like, why are you talking shit about whatever? Kevin Smith.
Right.
Fucking douchebag. Okay. But I'm not talking shit about Kevin Smith. I'm reporting what he did to me, which he did, which, by the way, if you want to avoid it, then don't engage in that behavior. It's like saying, I got rear-ended sitting at a red light and the guy was drunk, and then someone goes, why are you talking shit? Why don't you just say it was half your fault? And it's like, but that's not what happened. Yeah. I don't get the part where you have to pretend like something else happened or someone is a way that they're not.
Yeah.
So for me, it's whatever the truth is as I know it, and my batting average is super high, so I just stand by it. 100%.
Yeah.
But if you're wrong about something, then you have to say,
well,
you're
that's
wrong.
the other thing, is it doesn't feel like if you say something wrong and you're corrected and you say, yeah, you know what, I was wrong. It's like there's no room for that anymore. Like with cancel culture, it's like you're done. You're out. Like
Right.
They don't allow you to say, you know what, at the time I felt that way, but now that people have brought this up to me, I see that I was incorrect.
doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. And that's dangerous.
I agree. But everyone could speak their mind and we'd have a little better society. Or the worst is politicians and people in positions of power stop fucking lying. Just talking about white supremacy over and over and over again. I mean, it's so dangerous. It's so irresponsible. It's like a fiduciary duty that Joe Biden has thrown out the window. You're agitating the country. You're making the country angry, feel hostile, feel scared because you won't stop talking about racism when it barely exists in 2023. You're talking about white supremacy. What are we talking about? Where is the Klan meeting? Where are these groups? Who are these people? What danger do they pose? He's going to be gone, by the way. Biden will be. There's trouble for Biden. I guarantee he deserves. He's such a fucking horrible carpetbagger. I was fine with Biden at the beginning. I was like, all right, let's see what he has to say.
Like before next election?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming.
Who's coming for him?
There's a whole bunch of problems that he has overseas with his son, and more comes out every other day. It's coming.
The hunter.
Yeah, I do not. He wasn't really a hunter. He's more of a gatherer. He would just go to China and gather money, go to Ukraine and gather money. He'd just go around the world and gather. He was a gatherer. He didn't hunt.
Have you ever thought about just? No, you know what? But take away that question.
All right.
Don't do that to Mike
More
Love.
news question.
All right. So there's a Los Angeles pizza shop, actually NoHo, that's been in the news.
My old neighborhood.
It was just busted recently because it was an illegal cannabis super lab. Yeah. So
Which one? Not Prime.
It's on Radford Avenue.
Radford.
Yeah,
I know where that is.
The 7300 block.
On Lancashire, did you say?
7300 block of Radford Avenue. I don't know the cross
Oh,
streets.
NoHo must be Lancashire.
Do you think you should know
right
the
in
cross
there.
street before you do this article?
You know, Arnie, yeah, I do.
Yeah, I really.
Thanks, buddy.
These are just simple questions.
Well, no, they're keeping a lot of it under wraps because it's an ongoing investigation. But you could probably figure it out if you look at
This
the
is
7300
probably
block.
right around where I built that Acme Theater back then, like when Paul Abdul was on the top of the charts in the early 90s. And I think must have been right in there.
Yeah, well, it's next to an animal hospital, so that kind of helps you dox it a little bit. And pictures posted by the LAPD show vats that were used to make cannabis honey oil. So that's what they're making, huge boxes. Huge batches, and they also had them in boxes on the cooling racks. The LAPD tweeted it out, announcing that they discovered this. It comes after pounds of heroin and fentanyl, along with guns and cash, were sniffed out of a vending machine by the LAPD the week prior.
Sniffed out?
Sniffed out by a canine.
Oh, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Because it's the cop just...
Finding some heroin and fentanyl that way.
Yeah.
You know, as we're looking at these pictures and they're showing some pizza boxes, is anybody surprised the pizza box has not evolved at all?
It really has.
in
I
our
was thinking
lifetime?
about it the other day. And not only...
I wish you had called me.
I
We
know.
could've had this discussion.
We could have had a real heart-to-heart about pizza boxes. And not only that, but the construction of the pizza box, it's just a pallet of flat boxes.
Yeah.
And then some guy's got to stand in the
Yeah.
back of the pizza place and endlessly snap them and fold them up and hook the ears together. And I had this exact same thought. I was like, in 1941, there was a pizza joint that had the exact same pizza box.
Right.
But I would look at it as a testament to the person who invented the pizza box.
I think it's laziness.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, the only evolution is they put that little table in the middle to
right.
prevent the top from getting on the cheese
Right.
getting on the top.
Right.
But no, it's way. Have you ever done it? I had a job where I had to put them together, and it's not easy. And
I gave
somebody just died in the booth.
It's super easy. That was what was one of the easiest jobs
it's
at a pizza
easy,
place.
but
Do
you
I need
have
the
to-
oven guy,
have to
or do you
do-
want him to build the boxes?
You got to do 2,000 a day.
I mean, the boxes are a hot
listen.
summer day.
I did some soul searching on this pizza box because I'm with you. I'm like, this is like I have many arguments about how to do a better version of many things.
Right.
Like I did 20 minutes on the do not disturb card that you hang on the outside of your
Hotel.
hotel
They're all
room.
wrong. They all
They're
fall
all wrong.
off.
They all
Every
fall
single
off.
time
They're
you close
fucking
the door,
junk. Yeah,
falls
right.
off. Drunk
1,000
people steal them in the middle of the night.
because they were used back when people had doorknobs.
Yeah.
Now we have handles,
Right.
and they slide off when
Yeah.
you turn it. And it's a horrible design, needs to be fixed. I can do an hour on every universal remote
Yeah.
and where the fucking power button is and how come there's 30 extra buttons on
Right.
here I'm never going to
Yeah.
use. Can we
Shower knobs.
Shower knobs are all different. Never fucking tell if it's hot or cold or whatever.
Yeah.
I got 1,000 complaints. And I'm with the pizza box I was thinking about the other day. I was thinking, this design has not changed in 1,000 years. And then a little devil popped up on my shoulder.
Jim Gaffigan?
Gaffigan, the white devil, Jim Gaffigan, and said, okay, hotshot, you design a better pizza box. And I stopped. And I was speechless. And I thought, I don't have a better
But you
design.
don't have to. This is what I want to talk to you about.
I challenge myself.
No, you don't have to. That's not for us to figure out. There's other people on this planet, and their duty, their social stratification is to design the pizza box.
So in your world, it's like, hey, fellas, let's get off of breast cancer for a while and let's focus on pizza
those
boxes.
people are doing breast cancer.
Are they a different group?
Yeah, it's a different group. It's some guy who sat there for years making pizza boxes. Go, this could be so much easier to do. It's like, I'm serious. Like you want to fix politics, you want to fix lug nuts, and you want to fix the way the X Games is played, and you're torturing yourself. And I'm telling you, you've got to forgive yourself, Adam Carolla.
I can't.
Let the pizza box go.
I'm an engineer. I'm a mechanical.
Let the pizza box go.
All right, I have an idea now.
Okay.
I have an engineering brain, and when I look at stuff, you know, when people go like, "Oh, we're going to do a thing here," and I look at it, and go, "That's not going to work." I mean, Chris was with me. I don't know. I went to fucking NASA and told them their pedestal was over-engineered for the thing that was sitting on top of it, and the guy argued with me for 20 minutes, and then I wouldn't let it go, and then later on they went, "Oh, that pedestal's for a bigger item. We just use it for the smaller one." And I was like, I engineered it, realized it was over-engineered. It's all I do is engineer. I cannot come up with a better pizza box in my head.
I think you and I could.
I don't think it exists. Now, but I will say this. I think everyone should have their own pizza box. I think you have a local place. That's your pizza. Like you have your cup.
Like a travel mug.
Like a travel mug.
Yep.
We're worried about the environment. We're worried about the landfill. Why not establish your own pizza box with the local place? You know, $7. It's yours.
No, I'm taking it a step further because I've thought this through myself. I think there should be Bluetooth and GPS tracking on the box.
That'll be on your box.
There should be heating. It should be plugged in, so they pull it out of the thing. It's warm, so the pizza arrives. You know, here's the other thing that I'd love to invent with you: a way to transport French fries.
Yeah.
So they remain crispy and as edible and acceptable when they left the fryer.
Well, Domino's is doing a whole campaign on this.
They're wrong.
They got tater tots, which are not French fries. They got a whole thing about tater tots.
And now...
And they're putting them under like a crush simulator and stuff. And it's like, oh, it takes 7 Newton meters to like crush this tater tot. Have you seen this commercial?
No. But I'll tell you something,
You've
Adam.
seen it?
No.
Shingles
Okay,
doesn't
I want the
care.
tater tots, though.
Shingles doesn't care, and I wouldn't have driven that car in high school. The guy's going around town going, I ran an Adam Carolla as my hero, and the best he could come up with was, I wouldn't have driven that car in high school.
All right, I'm telling you, goddamn you two, Domino's has run the fucking shit out of this campaign for their fucking tater tots because they've invented a tater that will come to your home and not be soggy and fucked up and shitty. Dawson, have you seen this commercial? Yeah. They've run it every 10 minutes for the last 7 months. There's no fucking way.
But now
you
we're giving
could
them a free ad. And Joe Rogan is their spokesman.
Here it is. Frank and Sharia.
At Domino's, we are obsessed with delivery.
I'm not sure other guys think about delivery
So it breaks our heart when we see delivery done wrong.
like soggy fries.
They're soggy and they don't deliver well.
We knew we had to do something about it. Turns out the solve wasn't better fries. It was tots.
Tots. Hot, crispy, golden.
Tots.
Because we're a pizza company, we loaded them with pizza toppings.
Our tots are made to be delivered. Introducing new loaded tots.
And they're only $6.99 each when you order pizza and tots. What else could be better than that?
First time I've ever seen that.
I find it hard to
How
believe.
did you run this commercial every 10 minutes for 6 months? You're either not watching TV or you're just watching gay shows that you're embarrassed about.
Maybe it's both.
The thing that bothers me the most about this commercial is I imagine at the board meeting of the Domino's and all their top engineers, okay, guys, we're a pizza company. What really gets your goat? French fries. that
Yeah.
suck when they're delivered. We got to get on this. I'm not buying it. I don't think
I
they
really
did it.
think they're just going.
I think-
How do we make America fatter?
They got a
We
deal
gotta
on
figure out how to
tater
make-
tots.
We're obese.
Yeah.
We need to get to morbidly obese.
Yeah.
Like tater tots. Like you ordering a large Domino's, Hawaiian style pizza and the tots. That is just one huge carb.
Yeah.
I mean,
A
you will
bomb.
gain 7 pounds from eating that.
Yeah,
that
when they
shit.
take your order, like, would you like anything else with that pizza? Yeah, more carbohydrates.
Yeah, more carbs.
More carbs. You
Right.
know what? Fry something over there.
I want a thick crust pizza.
Oh, you know what would
Could you
impress
put
me?
the tots on the thick crust pizza?
You know what would impress me is if Domino's made the pizza box out of tater tot.
Oh, you just eat the box.
You eat the box.
Yeah, like they do with the taco salad.
Yeah.
You get to eat the bowl.
You should eat the container.
right.
Edible container.
So we all have our own container,
Yeah.
Okay.
our pizza box.
Yeah.
And you can go to your local, whoever the one that's closest to your home or the one you use, and you can go, this is my pizza box.
Mm-hmm.
And that pizza box will have your name, emblazoned on it or your initials bedazzled on the top. And it'll have the plug-in jack so it stays warm.
Yep, that's my idea.
It'll when it's dropped off, the guy's going to have to just slide it out because he's taking that box back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
You need him to mule the box back to the pizza place. So you'll have your own pizza stone.
Yeah.
You get your own pizza stone, which is a round, beautiful, could be made of like hickory or something,
Yeah.
but a wood. He'll come in, he'll slide it out of your box, take the box, bring it back to the shop. You like that idea?
I don't.
Okay.
It's a lot because I also think a lot of pizza is ordered by drunk college kids
And in
that
bulk.
don't care. Yeah, and they just want to, throw the box out.
Well, they're not. It's not for everyone.
Here's something that's fascinating. Did you know that these boxes are not recyclable?
They're not.
No, you don't put them in the recycle bin because they got grease all over it. So you throw it out.
I would reckon that the amount of cheese that I've pulled off the box and consumed probably now is equivalent to like 41 pizzas.
Wow.
And the amount of hot dog on a stick batter of eating off the stick, it's probably like 17 hot dog on a sticks now. Like if you just
Your
took
career.
my remnant food,
Yeah.
it would start to add up at this point.
Yeah, interesting. It's,
All right. Sorry. Where
there
were
really
we?
is nothing you won't share on
That's
this
right.
podcast.
There's
you really
nothing.
will say you will go
I'll say
right to
anything.
the edge on
That's-
everything.
that's right.
including pizza. Cheese.
Yeah, I wish they could do better on the box, but they have not. They've not figured it out. And I challenge you to do better.
When I sit on planes, I can reconfigure the seats all the time.
Oh, okay.
That's my thing.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do
so-
one more.
Okay.
Two more, maybe.
Yeah, I've got to get to Mike Love.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Right.
speaking of music, so the Billy Joel classic "We Didn't Start the Fire" has been updated by the band Fall Out Boy. New lyrics, more current lyrics. They went from I think 83 to 2000 or to today, I think. But yeah, so they just updated the lyrics. The only difference, or one of the big differences, is it's not in chronological order like Billy Joel's song is. They're just throwing words up. But yeah, let's hear some of it.
I appreciate the Billy Joel song. Like,
You ever wonder how he remembers all those lyrics?
I'll bet he's got a prompter now if he's doing it in concert. But to me, that song is like watching up close magic, where the guy does the cards, he does the thing, and then pulls the ring off, and it's behind the kid's ear, or whatever. I go, I appreciate that,
It's
and
a trick.
then I walk away.
Yeah.
Like I go, that's really cool that you took the time to figure that whole thing out, but I'm not interested.
A lot of big musicians, one of their stage monitors is actually a screen that just has like the karaoke lyrics coming up.
Oh, one of the monitors.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was right. Beyonce uses one. Everyone uses one now.
I notice a lot of these old rockers, what they do is they sing the first line of the song and then they point to the audience and then
Right,
they
hold the
especially
mic
the
up.
high part.
yeah, they
Right.
sing it all.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I do
let's
that with
hear
my
it.
jokes now.
So here's a Fall Out Boy's version of "We Didn't Start the Fire" from '89 to today.
Oh, okay.
That's those years they covered.
All right.
Yeah, but you get it.
Yeah, I get it. That's cool. All right. It's interesting. I'm not into remakes, but if you're gonna retool it, then so be it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
then they're gonna have to do it in concert now.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the Paul McCartney's still singing "She Was Just 17." You know what I mean?
Right.
No
right.
update on that.
Right. I'm trying to think what would be the song that you'd need. Now, this song, you got to fire up the prompter. Billy, Fallout Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Of course. It's too many lyrics.
Right.
These guys are
But
busy.
what is the easiest? What is the easiest song? And I think Dawson will come to me. What is the fucking disco era?
Like
Get Down on It.
Get down on it.
All right, no prompter necessary.
Get
Right?
down on it.
I could do
You got
Get
it.
Down on It tomorrow in the middle of a Cool in the Gang. If I was drunk,
Yeah.
and backstage,
Yeah.
and either Cool himself or one of his gang members,
Yeah.
came up to me and just woke me up out of a stupor and went,
Yeah.
"We need you to do Get Down on It a cappella, single." I'd be like, and the teleprompter's broke.
How about like We Are Family?
I
That's
go,
another one.
I can do Get Down on It. This is the least of the teleprompters. Oh no, wait, I got one that just beat it.
What?
Bird is the word. You know, bird
Yeah,
is the word.
I do, but I don't know it beyond. I don't know the whole composition.
Bird.
Bird is a word.
All right, people tweet me a better prompter,
Yeah.
a lesser necessity for a prompter song than Bird is a word, but Get Down On's the worst song ever.